Welcome back, guys. SimFBallCritic here with an interesting topic to talk about. And I'm not going to dive too much into it here on the video. We're actually going to discuss this tonight on Sim Standard Radio. So I just wanted to, at least bring that to you guys' attention. Of course, we're on every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. If you can't tune in tonight, of course, the archives will be available. If you want to listen in, the website information will be at the end of this video, as well as the phone number, but I'll give that to you again as well. The phone number is 914-338-0794. So if you want to call in, definitely please do, because we want to hear what you guys have to say. And basically what we're going to be talking about, man, is just, talking about a few things in regards to this product. As you can see, this screenshot here, that is Joe Montana, and he is in motion cap gear. So it makes you believe that this is a real thing, and these are some of the things we're going to discuss. How real is this? When will it actually be coming out? Who's behind it? What company? And shout outs to Damon Grow here, as you can see in his bio there. He says he's with the Secret Game Company. And shout outs to him anyway, man, because he's been talking to us. He's been talking to the community and very, open, and he's been engaging with us, and we appreciate that. A lot of the things that he's saying, we can definitely appreciate. Things he said about marketing, not driving their product, and, things like the sim community is important. We definitely appreciate that. Those are the type of guys that we want to deal with, and guys who are willing to reach out to you. And also we want to talk about how this affects Madden. Will this be competition for Madden? The first year, will it be a competitive game? One thing we know for sure is that they're introducing that they have dynamic weather. That is interesting. That is very interesting. Being that a lot of us have always talked about weather in Madden, and just this week, a lot of us, have been talking about how the Drive Club, I believe the game, Drive Club, they have dynamic weather as well, and how we were saying it needs to be in Madden. And here you go, Joe Montana announces, oh, we have dynamic weather. You see what I'm saying? So we're going to be chopping up a lot of these topics. Like I said, I don't want to dive too much into it right now because it's really not enough time in the video. I don't want to hold your ear that long on the YouTube video, but we're definitely going to talk about this, man. And as you're going to see here in the next clip, it looks pretty interesting. If you look at the video footage now, this was posted by Joe Montana. Look how clean that looks. It looks very clean to me, very fluid. Very fluid. So I'm very interested to see what this game is about and if it will actually see light. And what I mean by see light is, will it be on consoles or is it a mobile game? These things we don't know. One thing we probably could assume is that it's not a licensed game, as you can see the uniform that you see here in this illustration. But who knows, man? Maybe this is just a promo, a prototype or what have you. But it's a lot of questions unanswered. And that's why we definitely want to use this as the main topic on tonight's show. But as well, leave me your thoughts in the comments. How you guys feeling about this information? Have you heard of it before? If this is the first time you're hearing about it, how does that make you feel? And like I said, I wanted to do a YouTube video because some of you guys, you don't really follow what's going on outside of YouTube. So this just gives you an opportunity to know, yes, this is something that is on my radar, as well as the other guys at the Sim Standard and other guys in the Sim community. And, if you want to tune into the show, you can. If not, hey, no big deal. But, this could be something. So we've got a lot to talk about tonight, guys. I hope you tune in because we're really going to dive into this. All right. Now, like always, let me know what you think. Don't forget, guys, every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, Sim Standard Radio. If you want to give us a call, you can reach us at 914-338-0794.